Hi, dear viewers. Welcome to sixth session of effective use of technologies in teaching and learning. Last session, we were discussing about how to mark the attendance online, how to create the attendance sheet online using Google Sheet, and how we can share with the teachers. Right. So today we're going to discuss about how to create Google Sheet using formula or query and how we can mark the attendance. So let us go back to Google Drive. To create Google Sheet, you need to log into a Google Drive. So right now I am into Google Drive. So let us go to Google Drive and see how can we create, how can we create attendance sheet using Google Sheet. Here you can see all the files which is actually stored in my drive, my Google Drive, which actually used for different purposes. So last session we created an attendance sheet. So I'm going to open that attendance sheet and let's say how we can mark the attendance. Here you can see this is the attendance sheet which we have created last session. Here you can see this sheet is actually for June month, that is June 2020. Okay, so I'm going to enter the date of the attendance. Let's say this is 1st June 2020. Okay, so for example here, you know that there are 5 hours I'm going to take in my class. In my class I have 5 hours in a day. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 columns is required, and there is one more column. This is the total column, you can say. Here I'm going to calculate total hours taken or total hours transacted, and the remaining rows for each student is actually for showing us the total number of hours they have they had present. So for example, here in the first hour I will write first, and suppose for the absent I have to write A, then for the present B, etc. So let's see, here the first hour only Lakshmi is absent, all others are present. In the second hour onwards, for example, this is actually done by the next teacher. Suppose I am taking in the first hour, I have to enter the attendance of all the students, right? If the second hour is taken by some other teachers, they can do like this. I can enter the hour name, that is second hour, and their attendance, the students' attendance. So let's say the last person is not present, and even this person also, all others are present. Okay, so in the third hour, let's say all students were present in that hour. And in the fourth hour, let's say some of the students were not present. For example, this student and this one particular student. This won't happen normally, but for making you clarification of how to create the attendance sheet with device I'm going to I'm actually telling you. So it won't happen in normal days, because if a student is absent in a first hour, obviously the students will be absent the whole day, right? So likewise you have to understand. So I'm going to end up in fifth hour. Suppose in fifth hour and this student is absent, and the last one, she is also absent, he is also absent. So let's say present here, and remaining hours or remaining students were present in that particular hour. So now you got 1 day attendance. So I want to calculate the total present I want to calculate how many hours a particular student present and how many hours in that day, how many hours has transacted. So let's see here, I need to, print the total hours transacted. So how to do that? So here in this formula field, you have to write count if, let's say the first cell will be C2. This is the first, this is the Cth column, this first hour. This is under the Cth column and the second row. So you write C2, column means C2 to which cell you want to count. To G2 I have to count, G2, that is this column, right? Comma, what do you want to count? You have to write the condition. This is not equal to 0, you can say. Close the bracket. You have to enter it in double quote. See, now I got 5, right? Now I got 5. So here you can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 hours have taken. So I got 5 total. Suppose I have taken only, only 4 hours. So I just remove this one, 0. So now you got 4 only here, right? So according to the number of hours transacted, you will get total hours. Okay. Let it be 5 only. Now, so this is the first formula. What is that? Count if C2 to G2, comma, not equal to 0. So this is a formula to count the number of hours transacted, right? And that will be put into this cell. That is cell is H2, right? H2. Now, so I want to know how many hours Lakshmi present in that particular day. So to do that, again, I have to go for a formula like count if I'm starting from C3, right? I'm starting from C3, comma, C3 to G3, right? Yeah, then next I have to write the condition. What is the condition? Which is equal to present. So I am going to count the total present here. So if I say enter, I can say total 3%, right? So likewise, I don't want to write the formula for every student. Instead of that, just click over here in this field on down corner. You can say down right corner. You can see an icon. Just drag down to till the last student, right? So you will get the total percent of each and every student, right? So this student, for example, Joseph is having 5%. That is, he present the whole hours in that day. And in the last students, for example, here you can see 2 absent and 3 present, right? So this is for one day, right? So I need for some other, days as well in a month, because we are actually looking in June month. So I just copy this area, this particular area, and paste it here, right? And remove all these values, right? So if you remove all the value, you will get 0. Even this also, if you remove 0, you will get. So this is actually second. So once you create it for one day, the same can be copy and paste, right? So just you remember is you have to fill the hours and hours and attendance, whether the student is present or absent. So let's say I'm going to enter the first hour. So here the student is absent, and this particular student is absent again. This student is present, and present. But second hour, the students were present, and all other students are also present, right? This is second hour. And third hour also, the students were present. all the students were present, and in fourth hour also they were present, right? And in fifth hour also they were present, right? So you got in the second day also. Likewise, you can create more days, right? For example, for third day, so likewise you can create for this day as well. I mean, for every day in a month, you can create like this. So if you create for one day, the same can be copy and paste. Only thing is you have to remove the attendance and hours, right? I'll say this is the attendance here also. Actually, I have entered. Right. So likewise, I can create for every day. This is for third day. This is for third day, etc. So likewise, I can create for every day in a particular month. That is June 2020. Okay. So now you got for 1 month. For example, this is. See, I'm going to enter for some more days. When you want to reduce the size of the cell, you just do like this, then you will get, right? So this is actually for fourth. And in the down, so now you don't have any space here. So you can copy the same thing again. See, you can paste it here, right? So just remove the, attend sheet. So you will get the, just remove the data in that sheet, you will get the remaining days attendance. So here, let's say this is 8. This is just a demo, not exact date. Let's say this is 9 and this is 10. This is, 10. So you got 10 here. So now you got for June 2020, this many days attendance is actually ended. So I just want to know what is the consolidated attendance of each and every student in that particular month. So for that, I have to create one more, cell, one more table. So here I need total present, sorry, total hours taken, then total present, total hours taken, total present, just merge this. Okay, total present and percentage. Let's say this one percentage, right? So just merge this also. Give the border. So here total hours in that particular month and total present, then you will get percentage, right? So how to get the total hours? So there also you have to add the, equation or formula in the formula field, right? Equal to, then I have to add all the total hours of each day. So let's say this is the first total hour of first day. Then just click over that cell, then click plus, right? And go to next cell, click plus, then go to next cell, click plus, then this cell, then plus, right? Then this cell, then plus. Likewise, you can go. So once you created one sheet, that will be easy for other months also, right? This is Z12. Yes, this is Z12. So till that cell you add, so you will get total 40 hours, right? And this 40 is same for all. right? Here also you can see 40 because total hours is common for all the student, right? So let us see, this will be different, right? Lakshmi, how many hours is transacted? Let's see. I mean, how many hours she is actually present. So there also you need to have a formula. Let's say equal to, this is the first day's attendance plus, then you can say here less, then this plus, then this plus, then this plus, here also you can add plus, here also you can add plus, and here also you can add. So till this cell you add it. So you will get total present is 26. So next I don't want to add, for Joseph and Devika and because we have already added for Lakshmi. Just drag that data down till JSON. So you will get the total present. It's very easy. So how to calculate the total, percentage of that particular student? So how to calculate the percentage? Total hours divided by total percent into. To calculate the percentage of attendance, this is the cell to display, right, for Lakshmi. So here I have to write equal to, then for round off, then I'll say this is the cell that is D26, D26, divided by what is the cell here, C26, C26. And I have to multiply with 100, then only you will get the percentage into 100 and rounded with one digit, one decimal point. So I will get the percentage as 65. So 26 out of 40, you will get 65. So I don't want to calculate the percentage of each and every student like this. Just to go here, click this cell, then down you can see there is a icon, just drag. So you will get this, right? So this sheet is actually for 1 month. This sheet is actually for 1 month, right? So now I'm going to create for July month, right? Just remove this. Copy the entire data. Control A or edit. Just select the entire area, including the consolidated attendance of that month. Then control copy or edit. You go to edit menu. There is a copy option. Then in the next tab, that is July 2020, edit paste, right? Or you can select the area and let's say control V. So every rows will be saved here. So you just remove all the data, remove the data, excluding the formula. Right? If you remove formula, then you have to write it from first. You have to create from first step. That is not wise. So just remove the date and all other formulas. Sorry, just remove the date and all other data. Reduce the size. Also, you can reduce the size as well. Just press Shift, click here, then reduce the, move back. I can reduce the, so remove this one. Here the date also. Here also remove the data, right? Here also, this one, and this one. Right, this also remove. You can remove hours also. Because we don't know this day, this particular day, how many hours is transacting or how many, hours that particular student is present. So let's go back here. This is like 1st 07/2020. So here in the first hour, for Lakshmi, she is present. Yeah, Lakshmi is present, and even all others are also present in that day, right? All others are present. All students were present the whole day. That means second hour also, third hour also, fourth, even fourth and fifth, right? This is possible. So now whole day, everybody is present. Let's say for this day, and that is next day, some were absent. This is for my time convenience. I just do copy and paste the entire data. According to your attendance, you can enter. See, some of the students were absent. Let's say this absent. So I don't want the same data again. That is the reason. Okay. So likewise here also. See the third day, 7/2020. Some of the students were absent. That is present. Here is absent, present, absent, etc. Right. So likewise, you fill all the data. Right. You can fill all the data. Okay. According to your attendance, you can fill. Yeah, this is, for example, 4th July. This is, for example, 4th, 6th, and 8th July. Let's say 7th July because Saturday and Sunday. 5 and 6, suppose Sunday, then you can go to 7/7/2020. And here, for example, this student is present and this is actually absent. This is present, 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 also present. Let's say this is absent, absent, present, as an absent. So accordingly, you can see the changes in total column. So this is in 8/07/2020, and this is 9/07/2020, and this is, for example, 10/07/2020. So likewise, you can add as many days you have taken the class. So see, now we completed for June and July. So let's say I want to add the attendance for August. That is next month is August, for example. So I want to add attendance for August in the next month. So just copy the entire, data and paste, create a new sheet and paste. Let's say how it is. So I'm going to copy this entire cell and I'm going to create one more sheet. So this sheet name I'm writing as August. Sorry. August. This is 2020. Sorry. August 2020. So I just copy and paste. I have already copied, just paste it. Right. So you can see here the values. Click over here, press Shift button, then click here, reduce the size. Right. So you will get it. And remove the entire data as like the previous month. Right. Even remove the date as well. And as and when the date comes, you can add the attendance, you can enter the attendance. That means the teachers can enter the attendance as and when the date comes. Just remove this also. Okay, so remove this, remove, 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 remove. So now the template is ready for you, right? Template is ready for you. So now you can, so you will get divided by 0 error because that is actually, you don't have any value here. That is the reason. Okay. So default it is 0. Okay, default it is 0. That is the reason why you are getting divided by 0 error. Not, don't worry about that. So as and when the August month came, you can enter the, attendance of August month. Now, I need a consolidated list. I want to add the whole attendance of every month into a single sheet. So I can go for consolidated sheet. So how to create consolidated sheet? Let's try to open this. Just copy this particularly because we are going to assign the same thing. Just copy this one. That will be fine. Copy. Then go to consolidated sheet and paste it. Right. So let us remove every data here. Remove the entire data. So how will you add the total hours from June, July, and August? At August, we don't have any value. From June and July, how would you add the total hours transacted? So how do you get that? So to get that, I have to move on to 1st June 2020. So what is the equation for that? You have to use the equation called this one. All right. So let us move on to June 1st. Okay. Let us use that equation. This is June 2020, not AL73. So what is the cell address here for this particular cell? This is C26. So in consolidated sheet, here you have to write C26, C26, then plus you have to go for July. That is July, that is a sheet name. Sheet name of July month is July 2020. Then the cell name, what is the cell name here? It might be C26, Cth column, 26th row. It may not be same for all the months, because some months it may have 30 days attendance, and some months they don't have 30 days attendance, they may have 20 days attendance, etc. So this cell address may not be same for all the months. Okay, so keep in your mind. So here it is C26 only. So 2 months total hours is added. That is 20. So it is 80, right? And this is common to all. Right? This is common to all the student. And now, so here total present. So same like this. Just copy the same formula, but you have to enter different cell address. So here June 2020, that is the sheet, this one. And what is the cell address here? This is D26. So in consolidated sheet, you have to write here D26. Even for July also it might be same, that is D26. So here you will be getting D26. Just click enter, so you will get the percentage, total percentage, right? Just drag till JSON, you will get, you will get total present. 65, 72, 67, 71, 66, 63, 55. So now how will you get the percentage? So the formula will be similar, same like the previous one. That is equal to, you have to round, right? You have to go for round. Then TP, this is the one we have to divide. That is D6. D6, that is this particular cell, divided by, this is C6. C6. 6, right? And into 100, comma, at least one decimal point. At least one decimal point you will get. So plus enter. So you will get 81.3% for this student, right? So just drag, click here and drag. So you will get the total percentage. Now this will be updated as and when you update the attendance. For example, this particular person is not present in that day. I'm going to press. So now just see, this is Jason's percentage here. It is 67.5. Now I'm going to change this as absent. Right? Now you can see the updation. See, this has been updated to 65, and even consolidated sheet also will be updated, right? So this is how you can add the attendance. See, suppose this is only for June and July. For August, if you want to add, you can add here like plus August 2020, then not the name of the address of the cell where the total hours is present, right? Total hours is actually stored, that you can add. So if you have 4 months in your attendance, you can add 4 months, that is June, July, August, etc. Okay, so this is how you can create the attendance and you can consolidate the attendance. Then now I'm going to share you how you can, before that, suppose I don't understand who is taken the hour, who is taken third hour in 1st 2020. So to identify that, I just give you one hint, like I can say the background of this as, green. If I say this background as green, I'll be assigning some colors for the teachers. For example, in my, in my class, there are 4 teachers. Let's say first teacher is, Rashmija. Second, let's say Joseph. A third teacher is Muhammad. And fourth teacher is, Latif, etc. So here for this Rashmija, I'm going to give you the color as green. For Joseph, I'm going to give this color, and Muhammad, I'm giving a red color. And Latif, I'm giving, let's say, a yellow color. So these are the teachers and their colors. So when this Rashmija is taking third hour in 1st June, then they can enter background as green. So for example, first hour is taken by Muhammad in June. So background of first hour will be red here, so that I can easily understand that Muhammad has taken first hour in first hour on 1st/6/2020, right? So likewise, I have to add the background colors, right? So likewise you can add. Okay, so now I can understand how many teachers have taken that particular day and which hour they have taken, right? So this is the simplest method of understanding the teachers, right? Teachers who are taking the class. Now the attendance is ready with you, right? So the other teachers can also add the attendance. How it is possible? You can go to share method, right? We have seen last session. Just click over here, share. So when you click over share button, a pop-up will come and will tell you to whom you want to share, right? So you have to enter the email ID of a particular person. For example, I'm going to share with jafar.p986@gmail.com. So I can enter, I can select that, and I have to select whether this person is a viewer, commenter, or editor. For example, they want to add the attendance, so I can go for editor. Suppose that person is not a teacher who is taking the class. For example, he is a headmaster or head of the institution. So I can go for viewer so that he or she can view the attendance, right? And once you select that, you can send. Right. So a message will be going to his email ID so that he can go and open the link. After that, he can edit the attendance. And one more thing is, if you want to, restrict this sheet to be non-editable for that, but in particular, if yesterday's attendance is already been taken and you don't want to, edit that attendance by other teachers, so you can do that. How you select the cell you want to restrict. Let's say these are the cells that you want to restrict, right? Right. So here, yeah, in tools menu, there you can see there is a protect sheet option. When you click on protect sheet, it will ask you attendance marking done. You can tell the, you can tell the title as attendance mark done. Then the sheet name is June 2020. And range, you can see there it is C1 to H9. That is C1 to H9. So these are the cells you want to restrict. So you can say set permission, right? So if you select set permission, you can see these many people I have shared. I want this particular person. I don't want to edit this particular person, so I can say, HODBC dot see here jafar.p986@gmail.com. I want this person to be, choose who can edit. That is here. That is the question here. Choose who can edit. So if I select this one, this person can edit the attendance. The others cannot edit, right? I don't want anybody to edit. So let's say this one, and if I click done, then that is saved. That means this cell cannot be edited by any other person, right, than me, because me is the administrator of this sheet. Me is the creator of this sheet, so that I can edit, but nobody else can edit this particular section. So likewise, you can restrict this sheet, restrict the attendance of a particular date to be protected. You can do it by using the method called as protection, right? Protection range. So that's it about today's session. So if you have any doubts regarding this session or any comments, you can post it in YouTube. I will definitely reply to your comments, reply to your, your doubts. Thank you so much.